Hey YouTube, coming at you today with a Chaos Dragons deck. Yeah, BLS, love it. Okay, so I'm just waiting for lunch to be ready because I'm quite hungry. But yeah, get on to the deck. One BLS and one Chaos Sorcerer. Sorry, I'm doing this on my iPod, so it's grainy as fuck. 3 Red MD getting Ultras, but they were never released in New Zealand, so they're going to cost like $150 for the lot, which annoys me. But yeah, okay, 3 Red MD. 3 Light Pulsar, and yeah, I didn't say I'm doing this on my iPod, that's why it's freaking sucks. 3 Light Pulsar, get a mean Red MD loop there. 2 Dark Flare. 1 Dad. Deck relies a lot on Dad explosions to destroy cards. It's not as explosive as my Agent's deck. 1 Lad. People say don't run this, it's not a disaster build, it slows the deck down. But at school it helps a lot. Maybe I'd decide something else in another trap or something. But yeah, this deck doesn't use a lot of back row, it doesn't really need to. 3 Eclipse Weaverin. I can run 3 because I have 5 targets. It's never going to be dead, and I'm not going to cut my red MDs down to 2 no matter what. This is Ben because I love it. It's never dead to me. Axe Dragon Newt, and 1 Divine Dragon Apocryph, and yeah, those 2. They set up a lot of players. The Axe Dragon Newt's kind of just ticked in there. I was a Vice Dragon, but I changed it. Divine Dragon Apocryph sets up Lad Loop. I need another one, haven't got one. Only pulled 1 of my booster blocks, and I got my Interplanetary Purple Dragon. It's kind of tech in case the field gets blown. I don't run Starlight Road because I don't have Stardust Dragons, so yeah. Ever since when I quit, I sold all my stuff, got a couple of grand off it, and then spent all that money on PlayStation, Xbox, TVs. Yeah. And Summon a Monk. I'm going to be replacing that with the other DDA. And if you're wondering what sound in the background is, that's from listening or watching little fuckers on TV. 3 Lila. Lila just helps a lot, and the milling is really important in this deck. 1 Raikou. It's extra destruction, extra mill. 1900 beat if you use it right. You're always going to mill triple. Everyone at school's like, oh, why do you mill out? It's bad. And it's like, lets me win. 1 Plague Spreader, Tech Tuner. And I can get it back with removal cards. 1 Gauze, just you open up some bad hands in this, but hardly ever. 2 Vela. Yeah. 2 Velas, Tuners, Effects Velas, and all. Hurts a lot of decks at my school because they're all macro, all that other shit that relies on things. Cheap wind up decks. Aren't loot, but they're still good. Machiners, all that. 1 Charge. Mill lets me get a Lila or a Raikou, usually Lila. Future Fusion, Grave Control. I don't usually even ever go into my 5-headed dragon just because there's no need to. Oh, I was just trying to find that so I could. Yeah, I need to get a real one. I'm using proxy at the moment. You've got your Foolish Burial, Monster Reborn, MST, Allure, Book. It's just staples for this deck, eh? And then you've got your 2 DDR. This helps the deck out a lot. Just getting stuff back sets up a lot of plays, even pitching your dead cards in your hand, or even discarding a Light Pulsar and you can get it straight back with your Red MD. 1 Compulse. Helps a lot. I started the second one because I don't need it. 1 Call of the Haunted. Sets up plays. That's all. I have 10 of them, but only use 1. It's one of the cards they couldn't get rid of. Nobody wanted it back 4 or 5 years ago. Different dimension. Just wins games. Okay. On the side deck. Well, my tokens first, yeah. Just tokens for goals, pretty much. Dandelion if I was running it, which I'm not. Double Man token, haha, cut that up a couple of days ago. So you got your obligatory 5-headed dragon. It's dragons, what do you expect? And you got the Bionic. Dark End just helps out a lot. A Thought Ruler, just something else to go into. Colossal versus the Warrior, versus the Hero matchup, the Samurai matchup, Ninja matchup. Red Dragon Archfiend just helps out a lot of my skills. A lot of defensive turtley players. Scrap Archfiend, that's for versing the Dark Lord players at my skill, there's 2 of them. Eurobellum just helps out a lot for the people that run gadgets and all that sort of stuff. Quasars, just the same reason, just Red Dragon pretty much. Iron Chains just kind of ticked in there. None of them can keep up with Grave except for the Dark Lord, and it's only 2 of them. They've got my Illuminate, which I'm going to replace with a Utopia when I get another one, because I traded mine for a lot of stuff. But yeah, Illuminate helps out a lot. Yeah, you go to dead draws and you go summon like pitch a dead spell, just can go from there. Lets you keep drawing. Got your Dark Mist, which nope, I'm not. It's meant to be the Gachi because there's only 2. It's a really circumstantial play that you'll get your Gachi out, but sometimes you can. I don't think you're ever going into these. There's not really the opportunity to. But yeah. And then I'm sure you all know the loops in this deck, but I'm going to explain them anyway. Hang on, give me a minute to find the cards. Okay. Loop 1 is the main Chaos Dragon loop. Once this is on the field, it's really hard to get rid of. Oh, good dead leg. Once this is on the field, it's really hard to get rid of. We pretty much go, let's go Red MD, special summon Light Pulsar. Kill off your Red MD and kill off your Light Pulsar. Whatever. Dark Hole it. It'll come back out. Get your Red MD. It's really hard to get rid of this. Nobody at my school can because they don't have the deck power willing to get rid of it. The Dark Hole guys hardly ever draw 2 Grapple. One of them doesn't even run Grapple because he's a noob. And then you've got your Lad loop. So what you go is you go special, get that out, special, pitch, tribute. To get this back, get this to your hand, or if you have that in your hand, tribute them off to get it, and then when this is destroyed, clears field, or your field, lets you special this. When it's your turn, special this, pitch, get this back to hand, tribute, summon. And just locks a lot of shit down at the start. Can hurt you when it starts getting really weak, but usually they take the first opportunity to get rid of it because oh shit lad, yeah, everyone at my school knows what it does because I win pretty much. Usually lunchtimes go 7-0. I play at lunch, not one tea though. Yeah. Okay, hope you enjoyed that deck profile and peace.